Hello, my name is Domi and I'm a sports coaching student. Welcome to my video series on talent in sport. In this series we will explore what is it that makes a talented athlete. This is the third video of the series and today we will attempt to answer the question, is there a social formula for talent? We will once again touch on the biopsychosocial model and today we will discuss the social perspectives and how they can affect an athlete's potential success. So let's start with the family systems theory. This theory helps us understand the family's involvement in the youth sport. It also helps us remember that we are defined and sustained by human relationships surrounding us. These relationships are portrayed as systems. This is an example of a generic family unit. However, this theory is not limited to just a family. It could also include other family or friends who attend the competitions, teammates, coaches, referees, and perhaps even friends and family of the teammates. Any person in the system has the potential to cause a ripple effect through their actions. This can influence each person in the system. The amount of influence the people in the system have on the young athlete can depend on many things, though usually the close emotional and proximal relationship a person has with the young athlete, the more potential systematic influence they can have on the young person. Another important social factor is the individual's developmental culture, which can be affected by socio-political factors. But what does this mean? Basketball is very popular amongst the youth in New York City because all you need to play is a ball and some hoops. This means that even the players who don't have many resources can still play. This reminds me of the ESPN makeshift commercial, which is a very powerful video. I encourage you to give this video a watch. I will leave a link for it in the description box down below. But going back to New York City youth and basketball, this form of basketball is called street basketball and is also known as street ball. For some more context about street ball, I recommend watching this video. I will leave a link for it in the description box down below. A family systems model could look completely different for a street ball player. Let me introduce you to Michael. Michael is 16 years old, the only child raised by a single mother who works a lot and therefore doesn't spend much time with Michael, but they are still very close. They don't have a whole lot of money, so Michael can't join sports clubs due to lack of funds for the memberships and potential equipment requirements. So Michael spends a lot of his time with his school friends playing on an old basketball court. So Michael's model might look a little bit like this. So Michael's mum makes up his family subsystem and his friends make up his friend subsystem, which together make up Michael's unit. Since Michael's mum has a very close relationship with him, she influences him a lot. Michael's friends come over every other weekend and they have a good relationship with his mum. This means that Michael's mum can also influence his friends and vice versa. This is an example of the ripple effect that we spoke about earlier. It has become more popular over the recent years that the NBA scouts search for new players on the streets. For instance, Oxon was one of the original AND1 streetball players and he was drafted for the NBA in 1998 by the Milwaukee Bucks. He was an extremely successful NBA player and for his masterful control of the ball and ability to shake defenders, he earned himself a nickname, Skip to My Lou. And this makes perfect sense. If an athlete plays to an outstanding standard with just a ball and a hoop, imagine how good could they get if they were provided with professional training equipment and guidance. So following on the theme from the two previous videos, let's focus on answering the question, is there a social formula for talent? I wouldn't say there's a formula, but there are definitely some factors that might help an individual in becoming a successful athlete. But I think having a good unit, for example like Michael's, certainly can help make particular decisions. So his mum helped him make a choice about which high school to go to, which is where he met his friends. And he got into basketball because of his friends, who encouraged him to give it a try, and he decided to play with them. And who knows, maybe one day Michael will follow in Rafa's footsteps. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!